I did it wrong! Guys, I knew it would go poorly! Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Rogue Leader Gaming, and welcome back to Derail Valley. So before we get started today, I'd like to remind everybody watching on YouTube to be sure to like, subscribe, come check us out live, twitch.tv/Rogue Leader Gaming. I'm trying to do more Derail Valley on Saturdays, so be sure to come check us out. I'm gonna mostly be aiming for Saturdays around, what is it, 6 o'clock p.m. Central? Hopefully. Maybe sometimes 7, kinda... we'll see what happens. But yeah, hopefully it all goes well. Hopefully that goes to plan, because I know damn well whenever we get into the video, things are not going to go to plan. Driving these trains. Derail, it has derail in the name, and there's no way that's gonna go well. So, let's go ahead and get on into today's video. Today we're checking this thing out. Last episode. Last episode didn't go well, did it? No, it really kind of didn't. We may have binned it. We may have put it in the dirt. Trying really hard. We were trying to haul a heavier load than we should have been able to do in a DE2. Wish we had one of these, but no. So we ended up putting it in the dirt, unfortunately, but we ended up managing to find, we're at, where are we? Yeah, it's a food factory in town, up in the north. And it is raining and foggy as all get out at the moment, but it is morning. And we have here the DM3, which I am so excited to get to check out. This is gonna go poorly. This is why I drive an automatic. That's what this is. This is an excellent opportunity to explain to you guys why I do not drive a manual transmission vehicle. That's what this is. I would love to learn at some point, and I have multiple ways in which I could do that at the moment, but I'll be honest. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen anytime soon. We need to find a job, though. I probably should have thought to do that first. Let's go do that. So we've got 2 jobs to deliver to the steel mill, and we've got 1 job, which is piss poor, payment, compared to these. Like, that's a no-brainer right there. We're doing these. So, but we've got our 2 jobs. What are they on? 8 and 9. Okay. So, 42 and 48, and they're all scrap loads. That makes it really difficult to see. I like it. What else do we have? We have a second one, and we have a DE2. Well, the whole point of this stream is to check out the DM3, so we're just gonna use that. It's facing the wrong way. You know what? Is it facing the wrong way? You know what? You wouldn't believe it, but it is facing the wrong way. Is there a turntable? There, in fact, there is. Can I figure out how to get to the turntable? You know what? I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. This soup is thick. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but we're gonna find out. Actually, as much as I did save that DM3 in order to make sure that we had one, apparently one's just spawned, so we're gonna get in that. Okay, our brake is off, and we want to go there so that we can turn and face that way, which is the correct direction to be facing, so we can drive and go forward. I can't see shit in this fog. So, I kind of understand how to drive this thing, but not really. So, I have got a cheat sheet for the gearing, which we're not even really worried too much about at the moment because we're just kind of putting around the yard and I'm just trying to get it turned around. But, we have got a cheat sheet which we will be using because I'm never going to figure out how to drive this thing otherwise. Brrr, where are we going? The other side of the yard. Where's that? Somewhere in that. Somewhere there. Actually, it's not. It's over there. But, that's even harder to see, because now there's glare from the sun. I do love the fog. It is super cool. Look at this. You can't... I can zoom out far enough to where you can't actually see the engine. We want... actually, let's bring this up. So, whenever this gets up, right? This gets up to a high RPM, right? Yeah, sure. We got the right one switched. Okay, so this is getting up to a pretty high RPM at this point, right? So if I go, it's just not going to go any higher. So if we put this down, now we can bring her up and go faster. And then we put... this, and now we are able to... we don't seem to be going all that much faster. Hold on. I think I'm pretty slow at it, actually, is what the problem is. There we go, now we're cooking. We're cooking with something. But yeah, so missing a gear is kind of bad. So you gotta be on top of figuring out how to do gears, but I've kind of figured out, so basically it relies on the tachometer. So if the tachometer goes above 100, you're fucked, basically. But if it stays above or below 100, then you're okay. And so that's the real ticket. And you've got to close the throttle while you're doing that. As well, so that is a thing. Alright, go ahead and release our brakes. They're not going to do that automatically in this thing. So this has non-self-lapping brakes, and so we actually have to... so I kind of understand how this works. So we can apply the brake, and it's just going to apply, and it's just going to keep applying until it reaches its maximum, and then we have to back off, and then it's just going to hold there, wherever that's at. And then we can release to release... honestly, I kind of like that. I feel like that gives you a little bit more control, in my personal opinion. And out on the back here, protecting the shove a little bit. I really hope this goes well, but I can almost guarantee that it won't. I hate to say it. I'm gonna bin it somehow. I'm gonna bin it. I know I'm gonna bin it. This one is the most complicated. I would argue that the steam locomotive is easier to run than this one, in my personal opinion. Just because I've run the steam locomotive before and I'm a little bit more familiar with it. Obviously, it's been changed dramatically, but I think it would still be a lot easier to run that than it will be to run this. We've got 48 and 42. 48 and 42. All right, let's rock and roll. Debt! Fine. Okay. All right, let's start getting going. And of course, everything's been screwed over. Great. Alright, so while that starts to come up or whatever, let's go ahead and look at our jobs. So, steel mill... Going to... I was afraid of that! Where are you going? Oh, I was afraid of that! Okay. Those are in the back. This job is the one in the back. So we can pull straight in when we get to the steel mill to B3I. And then drop those 3 off, and then run around and insert nose first into, we're gonna figure this out when we get there, boys. That's what we're gonna do. Alright. We do got a bit of a, uphill climb to get out of here. But it shouldn't be a problem for this. Let's see how we're looking. Oh, we're looking great. We're looking great. That's starting to go back. So let's just keep the hammer down as it is. Kind of going slow, but it's fine. Slow and steady. Uphill slow. Steady. Yeah, the RPMs are coming down. And the temperature's coming up. We got this. We can do this. I'm sure that we can do this. I like the side rod. It's really cool. Like, you don't see that, you know, that often, but like, that's, like, how else would you do a diesel mechanical, you know? So this is pretty neat. This is a neat little engine. I like this thing quite a bit. And it can pull. It's got the torque. It's got torque out the ass. You can take that sentence how you will. Okay. How we're doing? Are we ready, do we think? To do this? Yeah. It's still coming up. That's fine. The RPMs are still coming up. We can do that. Let's get going a little bit more speedy. Okay, it doesn't say, grade, it just says 3. We still got a little ways until the junction, and I know it's pretty much downhill from that junction. We're going in the tunnel. Did the grade increase again? It must have. Listen to that engine rev. Our temperature's coming up. We're not far away from the downhill. I think we'll be okay. Our temperature's going back down. Would you look at that? Alright. This thing's kind of loud in my ear. In my ear hole. I'm getting to like this thing. Except for the fact that now the, oh, no, it's going back, it's going back. I was about to say that the RPM is going down. We're almost there. I think it'll be okay. You know, man, I think we might be pointing in the wrong way. We're about to find out. Yeah, I really like the way this cab looks. It looks awful, and it's great. I love that fact that this cab looks awful. It looks awful, and I mean that in the best way possible. It looks like somebody beat the shit out of this thing. Which is exactly the way I would expect something like this to look, and that's perfect. Absolutely flawless, and I love it. It looks awful and it's perfect in every way. And the grade is going to level out. So we're just gonna keep her right where she is. There's a lot to pay attention on this thing. Okay. Our speed should jump up to, a little bit, and things should be like, whoa! Here in just a second. We're on the flat now. Okay, and we're about to start going downhill. So you want to regulate speed in a similar manner. So you see this is starting to come up. So as we coast down the hill, we want to regulate speed like this. We also want to go ahead and start giving us some engine brake. To keep the speed in check. I don't know what our speed limit is. But yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a thing. Okay, we need to get going a little bit more. We can probably do a little bit more. I don't want to do more than 40, probably. Right now I'm just using the engine brakes so that we don't heat the brakes up too much. I don't know what the speed limit actually is yet. It's been a little bit difficult to pay attention to where we're going. Because I'm dealing with this. So, I don't know if we're gonna be good at goods factory, which way we left. So we're gonna have to pay attention whenever we get to these junctions. Uh-oh. That's right, though. Does this need to be off? Might be. But yeah, if you heard that, we misshifted or something. That was correct. Yeah, from bloop, we are like that. And then it's like that. Then it's like that. So why did you whenever we did that? What? I'm confused. Okay, and I think the track, I think it leveled off, so we're no longer on a grade. So we can kind of just keep on moseying. And at this point, I'm just gonna apply us, because we seem to be losing, some RPM, so I'm just gonna apply us some throttle. At this point. And we can do 60. And we probably... I think we probably want to be going closer to 50. Alright, let's see if we can get going above 30, which is seemingly pretty hard. We got a lot of train behind us, though. so bit of scrap crap. We should be able to just sail through this. Oh, okay, our speed's coming up. Our speed's coming up. What's the next one? Okay, literally just full send. Okay, got it. I don't, however, know what top speed for this current gear actually is on the flat, so we're about to find out. We're cleared to 70. I don't think we're only doing 40 right now. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. So we're cleared to 70. Alright, it's starting to come up. Let's see how fast we can get this thing moving. We're doing 50, which we are on the proper, like, go-go location. And so we're honestly good to proceed up to, like, quite a bit. We can go 90 about here, so... Full send! Give her the beans! Beans! Oil well is coming up, so... Or the steel mill. Oil well. Steel mill. So, we're getting there. We appear to be topping out at 60. I think this thing is probably going to top out at about 70 miles an hour, I'll be honest. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and just watch this as we come in. We are beginning to approach the steel mill. We are gonna want to slow down to I'm gonna go ahead and slow us down to 40. Oh man, this hill is, really, really rough at the moment. Give us some sand. We're in second gear. And we're just, oh, there we go. Okay, we started making progress happen. I love that you can control the flow of how much sand you're actually putting out. Like, you can put exactly the right amount of flow of sand as you need. I really like that about this engine. So these need to be, the last three need to be dropped off on B3i, but these need to be on A6i. So how do we want to do this? Where's B3i? Is B3i empty? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're gonna stop on this track. And we're gonna use B3i, because we know that it's empty, to run the locomotive around, grab the 3 off of the back. That doesn't make sense. No. That's a lot. That's a couple more switching moves. We're gonna stop on B3i. Okay, it is still coming. We haven't got a lot of time. We're gonna stop on B3i. And then we're going to use the main to run around. No. We have to stop on the main. Okay, we have to stop on the main. Because we need to pull the last 3 cars and move them to B3I. At which point, we will then be able to come back and grab the others and put them on the correct side of A6I. And while that's still coming in, I just wanted to do this because this is the focus of today's video, is the DM3, right? And that right there is what I was afraid of happening, and that is why we're doing things the way that we're doing them. So, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and give her an application. Brakes, that's probably plenty. Except for the fact that we didn't actually apply the brakes for some weird reason. That should be good. Okay. Alright, so what we're gonna do... Okay, let's go find the last 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You are 42, you are 48. So... Okay, I'm starting to get used to some of the shift pattern, actually. A little bit. Alex, do you know how to drive a manual? This is why I drive an automatic. I'm not good at this. So what this is, it's a diesel locomotive. Usually diesels have, yes, but it's a little janky. Yeah, well, I'm driving this thing and it's a lot janky. So, usually, diesel locomotives have traction motors, which are electric motors, and the diesel is actually just a generator. I can speed up, but slowing down is harder to gauge. I'm having the exact same problems. I don't know how to slow down at all. I was practicing a little bit the other day, and I completely binned it every time I tried to slow down, and I could not figure it out. Yeah, usually diesel locomotives have, traction motors, so they're diesel generators, and then they generate electricity that powers an electric motor, that powers, or that drives the wheels. That's usually how these work. But this, is a, locomotive that is, a diesel mechanical, which there were a few of these that existed. There were a few things like this that actually did exist, and it has a direct drive. And so it's directly driving the wheels, and so it's complicated, and you have things like, you know, transmission. Anyway, let's see, can you crater a train in this game? Yeah, you can. You can completely explode it. So if I actually, the way that it really works with this one in particular, you see, this is the RPM. And so you see, if it goes to, it'll stop at 100, and then you have to shift, right? If you go past 100 and go all the way to the end of the red, you blow up the transmission. And it's pretty painfully, like, boom. And it's loud and crunchy and, like, whoomph. You know, you get jerked around quite a bit. And everything, and it's great. And, there's a steam locomotive, and if you get that wrong, you can blow it up, because a steam locomotive is a pressure vessel, and so quite literally, you can make it explode. So we're gonna get this where it's going, and we're gonna grab the next bit, and put it where it's going, and then we'll get paid. And hopefully we'll get paid with enough time to get a timeliness bonus. Which is why we're going to go ahead before we start moving the next bit, and we're going to throw these into B3I here, set them up, and go turn that job in so that we're done with that one and get paid. Why are you making weird noises? That's weird. Okay. E3I. You. Oh no. Okay, so I'm glad I did that because we took 43 minutes and both of these have 46 minutes required, so we're not going to make the time bonus on the other one. That's not great, but it's fine. Alright, let's get her moving. Oh yeah, this thing's a lot better than the D3 for DE3 D2 D3 DE2. The stroke was real. Wow. I swear. I don't smell actually, I think I smell food cooking downstairs. Hopefully that's what I smell. Oh, that was a clusterfuck of a sentence. A6I. Why are my glasses? Never mind. I was about to ask why do my glasses keep like slipping down my face? The answer is because it's 83 degrees in my house. Okay, that's like 7 minutes. Take my money. Okay, this is like 7 minutes. So, how do we do? So, the one we did first, we did okay. So, we did it in 43 minutes out of 46. And it's another 69! Chat! Nice. Oh, it's a sign, chat. It's a sign. That is a sign right there. I don't know what it's a sign for, but I feel like I know what the sign is for. So how do we do? Oh, I read that very differently. Ooh. Okay, placement of commas. I read that as $92,000, not $9,200. And I got so excited for a second there. Oh, I'm also an idiot, and we wouldn't even be able to do that anyway, because we would need concurrent jobs 2 in order to do more than 2 jobs. So can we get the 2 bigger jobs, which each pay, those are more 69s, chat. Those are 2 more 69s. Are you fucking kidding me? What is with this game and the number 69? Why? What is the deal? Ow. Okay, so here's the deal. So 13,000 for both. which is big. That's big money right there. If we could get both of those, dude. So, we don't have the ability to take these two yet. It's going to be a lot more worth it for us to take these two. Now, here's the thing. I'm a lot more confident in my ability for these to take, for 1D M3 to take both of these two jobs. I'm a lot more confident in that. Okay. We're gonna do it. So let's switch and then let's sleep. So let's get this set up. Okay, so we're gonna hook these up. Now we can't immune them, but we can do the jumpy back and forth trick, like we've already been doing. Remember how we were supposed to do this in how many minutes? 46? If it continues raining like this, we might not be able to. This is gonna get very, very complicated to drive, by the way. Alright, let's get these out. Okay, so as a point of note, 19 and 38, so 19 and 38. 46 minutes to the steel mill. I really hope we make that timeliness bonus, but even if we don't, it's quite a bit of money. Now that being said, we really kind of need to pay our fee. Because we need gas. Okay, 38 and 19. Alright. Highball! Off we go. The rain is gonna be a problem. Alright, it's fine. Just slow and steady. It's going to be okay. We're gonna need a lot of sand. It's a good thing we got refueled, because we're gonna need some sand. Right, trying to get her up. There's the grade. It's a 0.6. So, I don't know how that's gonna go, but right now we're okay. We're probably gonna start bogging down. I don't want to get higher than 3rd gear, if I'm being honest. Oh wait, I forgot to, oops. I forgot to take the throttle off. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. At the low gear, it's okay, but it's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Okay, 1.8 right here. So I'm gonna leave it in a lower gear. Give us the torque. We got high torque, boys. We got the torque to get the job done. We gotta throw it back to get the job done. Yes. Okay. All the torques. You spell torque with a Q. Well, depending on the kind of torque you're talking about. You either spell it with a Q or a W. Ooh. Torque, indeed. All the torques. What is slipping? Who is slipping? You're slipping. You are doing okay. The temp is coming up, though. Come on! Come on, we can do this. You can do it. Can't do it. I don't think it can do it. I don't think it can do it. Which is not good. Okay. We needed more torque. The rain is the problem. If it wasn't raining, I think we could do it. What do we do? What do we do, boys? We really can't get that much of a run-up, if I'm being honest. Because if we go too far that way, we start to run, off the edge, honestly. And so there's another hill we'd have to get up. Okay, the rain is kind of stopped, but it's still stormy. Here's what we're gonna do. We're keeping it in first. We have to make it up. We have to make it. We have to make it, guys. At most, I could maybe try to do it in second. The tonnage says that both of these should be able to do it together. The problem is, we really can't... Okay, at this point, we can add a little bit more to this. But the ammeter is going to start going crazy if we break back down under 10 miles an hour, right? And so that's our concern, right? And the lightning started. Ah, come on. Slow and steady. That's what's gonna get us there. Come on. Come on. How are you doing? You're doing okay, actually. More and more of the train is getting on this bigger hill, though. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, we're in full... So, okay, so we're okay. We're still going. As a matter of fact, I'm reasonably certain that we just went to a slightly less... Yeah, okay, yeah. So we're on a 1.3 now, and it was a 1.8. So we're a little bit better. Okay, we might actually do this. If not, what we're gonna do, if we can't do this, is I'm gonna split the train in half, take the two locomotives up to all the way to the top of the hill on that Y at the junction, at the top of the hill, and then go back and then leave the DE2 there with one cut of cars. Take the DM3 and go back for the second cut of cars, and I think that might be possible. I don't think we're gonna make the time bonus, but that's okay. Again, they pay quite a bit, so, like, this one pays, they both pay the same, so it pays 13,000 for both. Combined is what, 26? That's still really good. So D4I and E9I. So where's B and D? Wait, what? D4I and E9I. D4I, I'll be honest. At that junction, it's gonna be worth moving the train around a little bit anyway, in order to split it up. We should have put the, DE2 on the back. Which one goes where? So D4I and E9I. E9I is 19. Which I think is the back. Drops down to an 06 by the looks of it, so I think we might be able to. Let's kind of start getting onto that ground. I think we might be able to start picking up the pace. So actually, maybe. But yeah, we want to move the DE2 to the, we want to move the DE2 to the rear so that we can split them off a bit better. So E is the back. Okay, so we will pull head first with the, this one, with the front. And stop on the main to uncut. And yeah, okay. But, the big deal is we need something that can actually have train brake in the front so that we can see what the fuck is going on. And we can't use this. Look, I'll go into full application there. Nothing happens. And the reason why, this is hooked up to the air. So if we put this in the back, we don't have to hook it up to the air. Which would be nice. Okay, there we go. We're through, I think, the heaviest part. I think we're through the worst of the grade going this direction. So, we are largely rocking and rolling. And I think that it's gonna be okay. I think we may even be good to upshift a little bit. Can we get going 30? We'll try to get us going to about 30. I think we'll be okay. We might get closer to the timeliness bonus. Alright, here we go. We are cooking with beans. We're giving her the beans. Now, we're only doing 30, but that's not bad. We could be doing a lot worse right now, actually. And so, I'm actually pretty on board with what's going on. It's gonna be pretty close, though. That's the thing. I think we get one timeliness bonus. I think we get one, and I think we don't get the other one.
Huh?
NANI? Oh no! I did it wrong! Guys, I knew it would go poorly! I shifted wrong. I was trying to do that. And I went down instead of up. Because I was here and here. I think what happened was, I tried to bring that down and I went down with this instead of up. I think that's what happened. Fuck! Well, that thing's toast. But we're still moving. Which is a good sign. I think it's reasonably flat here. And we were gonna use the DE2. We're gonna need brakes anyway. I knew I was gonna bin it. I knew I was gonna bin it. Damn it. I was trying to shift up. We really did not need to. And now, I doubt that we're going to be able to go much faster than we're already going. If we were going to make one of the timeliness bonuses, we're definitely not making the second one. Because part of the reason why I wanted to bring 2 engines is in case they were in 2 different yards, which they are. I could, like, split them up and have one be able to do one and one be able to do the other. The 30-something is the one in the front. That's the D4I, right? Yeah. 38 is D4I. So, we are kind of going to have to do that one first now. We can leave the second one on the main. And pull into that yard. We might be able to run around it. Worst case scenario, we'll go grab a third locomotive. Okay, it's downhill from here, boys! Welcome to the stream, Hill Country Hooligan. How's it going? We broke that. We broke that. It's a good thing we had another engine on this train, because we broke this. We broke it, it's broken. We broke it. Yeah. That's how it's going. And at this point, I'm just kind of managing... I guess I can do it this way. I'm just kind of managing air and everything. Luckily, we're just... everything's downhill from here, so I don't really need the power. I just kind of need brakes. Which the DE2 has, so it's fine. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're almost there, boys. It's coming in sketchy, though. It's coming in sketchy. Alright. Recharge the brake line here. Let's see. Okay. At this point, honestly, we should be good to go ahead and let her coast. I was lying. Not quite yet. Boy. Okay. So, assuming we're correct, we're going to need to do some shenanigans. I am very surprised that we made it, actually. That was interesting. You should try this in VR, it's awesome. I have never played in flat screen. I wish I had the ability to do that, but I unfortunately don't have a VR headset and can't afford one, so it's gonna be quite a while, but I got this game because of that reason, because I was like, if I ever do get VR, I want to do, like, this is gonna be a cool game to play in VR. Okay, so 38. That's this one, right? Yeah, okay. So D4I for 38. Okay, let's go find the split. Cool. Also, we're gonna do this! Alright. Should be good to go. Let's go ahead. We're gonna dump this in the harbor! Or whatever we're gonna be capable. I don't know if it's gonna go all the way, but we're just gonna send it and then just let this thing coast into wherever... whatever grave it's gonna end up finding itself in. It'll figure it out. We want to send this with as much force as we can send this thing off with, and see what happens. Yeah, remember how I said we might make the time bonus? We're not gonna make the time bonus. There's no way. There's no way that we're going to make the time bonus. Is one of these tracks clear? Yes. D3O is clear, so we can use it as a runaround. I don't know where this thing is gonna go, but we're gonna follow it. Because I don't think that we're gonna make the time bonus anyway. Watch it be like 2 minutes past the time bonus, and I'll be like, fuck, I shouldn't have followed that thing. Poor broken train. Too bad we cooked it. Oh well. Well, that was anticlimactic. I wanted to go through that and into the water. But I guess not. Oh well. Now this thing is truly dead. All right, let's go! We'll get going about 25. We're aligned. We should be good. And we're gonna go turn in this job. Yeah. All right. Where's the job? D4I is finito. 53 minutes. Okay. Yeah. That was pretty close. Oh well. It's fine. Alright, so where's the next one go? So E9I. Let's go ahead and set up for that. Scheiße. It would help if you turned this handbrake off. All right. E9I. That's where we're headed. Perfect. Should be good to go. Dump some air. And go turn it in. All right, 58 minutes. Okay, so what did we get? We got... This one was 53 and this one was 58. That's actually not that bad. That's not too much of a difference. And we just got the 13 on both. Okay, that's not bad, but that's still quite a bit of cash. 62,000. I wish I had that much in real life, but I don't. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good deal. I'm not sure where we're gonna go next. I think we're gonna do it next episode, though. We need hazmat. We need to get hazmat. Okay, so we've checked out the DE2, or the DM3, rather. What's next that I want to get? probably the DH4 is going to be the next locomotive. Unless they come out with the patch that has the 060, which they haven't. So, probably going to be the DH4 next. We probably want to spend money on concurrent jobs. We'll do this in the next episode. We probably want to spend on train length 2. Do we? We do want to spend money on hazmat at some point so we can get tank cars. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like, subscribe, come check us out live. We do this series every Saturday around 6 o'clock p.m. U.S. Central. So be sure to come check us out. And we do Atlas on do Atlas on Fridays. We do this on Saturdays. Do Atlas on Fridays, around noonish, early afternoon is usually whenever we start them, but we've been going pretty late these days, so I think that's about it. Like I said, we're probably going to be sticking with what we got for contracts for licenses for right now. But hopefully we will expand to the DE4, maybe not next episode, but the one after, probably. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, with that in mind, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will catch you in the next one. Later, everybody.